At a ceremony at the White House in 1993, two mortal enemies, Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin and the chairman of the Palestine Liberation Organization, Yasser Arafat, signed a peace treaty. The deal included withdrawal from part of what Israel captured in the Six-Day War. It was a historic step towards an independent Palestinian state.
Enough of blood and tears. Enough!
Yaakov Barnea, the secular Israeli who helped capture East Jerusalem in 1967, was hopeful.
I had a tremendous appreciation for those who made it happen, and for Rabin's courage in going this way.
But Hanan Porat, who also fought in the Six-Day War, opposed the creation of a Palestinian state.
If you think we are messianic with our beliefs, then what they think, those who believe in peace with the Palestinians, is pure mysticism.
3 months after that strained handshake, Jewish settlers at this intersection in Hebron were hitchhiking to Jerusalem. Among them were members of Mayor Lapid's family. A Palestinian car drove by.
He saw Jewish people, he pulled the trigger and started to kill.
Lapid's brother Shalom was shot in the chest. His father Mordecai was shot in the head. Do you blame your leadership?
Of course.
As father and son lay bleeding, a doctor from the nearby Jewish settlement rushed to the scene. The doctor, an American named Baruch Goldstein, was active in an ultra-right-wing political party.
He tried to save their lives.
And
they were died in his hands.
How do you think it impacted Baruch Goldstein to see your father and your brother dying right here in his arms?
I think it killed him. He was not anymore alive.
Months later, Baruch Goldstein went to Hebron, to the tomb of the patriarchs. Both Jews and Muslims pray here because Abraham is the patriarch of both religions. Goldstein entered during Muslim prayers with an assault rifle and opened fire. He killed at least 29 Palestinians and wounded 150 others before Muslim worshippers beat him to death.
God bless the Jewish people. Am Yisrael Chai.
Among the estimated 1,000 mourners at Baruch Goldstein's funeral was a 24-year-old Orthodox Jew named Yigal Amir. Like Goldstein, an extremist who opposed the peace process. Amir saw Goldstein not as a murderer, but as a martyr for the Jewish people and an inspiration. At Goldstein's funeral, Yigal Amir decided that in his words, he had to save the nation.
I just put him in the same basket in which I put a suicide bomber of Hamas, which means a fanatic religious person who does his act for political purposes.
Noah Rothman, Rabin's granddaughter, was a teenager at the time. Did he express concerns? Were you concerned about his safety from within Israel?
No, we were never concerned. The feeling was that my grandfather was very much loved among the Israelis. They loved him.
But protests against Rabin's peace deal were often laced with hate. A few rabbis even invoked a medieval Jewish death curse.
It affected somebody like Yigal Amir.
On November 4th, 1995, Yitzhak Rabin attended a peace rally in Tel Aviv. Some 100,000 supporters were there, singing Shir HaShalom, Song of Peace. After Rabin left the stage and walked to his car, Amir moved close to the bodyguards, pulled a gun, and fired. Many believe the peace process died that night as well.
The tragedy, besides our personal tragedy, is that he was stopped in the middle of the way, and we can never know how the end of the path would have been.